Not every job that pays you is actually paying you. Some jobs hand you a check every 2 weeks and take something from you every single day, quietly, slowly, until one morning you wake up and you don't recognize the person in the mirror. Today, we're not talking about jobs that are illegal or jobs that are obviously sinful. We're talking about something more dangerous. Jobs that look completely normal. Jobs your pastor might even approve of. Jobs that, piece by piece, without you noticing, pull you away from God. Galatians 6:7 says it plainly. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Your job is a field, and every single day you are sowing something, character or compromise, peace or poison. Let's walk through 7 of them slowly, because some of you are living number 4 right now and you don't even know it. 1. A job that requires you to flatter instead of tell the truth. I know a woman named Rachel, not her real name, who worked in client relations for a marketing firm. Her job on paper was simple, keep clients happy. But in practice, her job was to tell clients their work was brilliant, even when it was garbage. Tell them the campaign was working, even when the numbers said otherwise. At first, it felt harmless, just professional courtesy. But 6 months in, she noticed something strange. She couldn't tell her husband the truth about small things anymore either. A white lie here, a soft dodge there. She told me, I trained myself to be dishonest for 8 hours a day. Turns out you can't just turn that off at 5 o'clock. Proverbs 27:6 says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. A job that pays you to flatter is training your mouth to betray truth. And a mouth trained to flatter eventually flatters everyone, including you, including your own conscience. 2. A job that requires you to work every single Sabbath with no exceptions. Now hear me, this is not about legalism. This is not about which day or what time. This is about rhythm. Exodus 28 says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. God didn't give us rest as a suggestion. He built it into creation itself. Even God rested on the 7th day, not because he was tired, because he was setting a pattern. I think of a man named Marcus, a manager at a distribution warehouse, who took a promotion that came with one condition: no days off during peak season, ever. Not for church, not for family, not for his own soul to catch its breath. He told himself it was temporary. 3 years later, it was still temporary. He said something to me I'll never forget. I used to feel God's presence on Sunday mornings. Now I just feel tired all the time, everywhere, and I don't know which one came first. A job that never lets you stop is a job that never lets you hear from God, because God rarely shouts over noise. He whispers into rest. 3. A job that requires you to profit from someone else's shame. This one is subtle, so stay with me. Not addiction, not immorality directly. Shame. Jobs built around exposing people's failures for entertainment. Content that mocks people's mistakes for clicks. Positions where your paycheck literally depends on someone else's most embarrassing moment going viral. Galatians 6:1 tells us how to treat someone caught in a fault. Restore that person gently. Not broadcast them, not monetize them. Gently. If your job requires you to profit from somebody's public humiliation, ask yourself, would Jesus have filmed that? Or would he have knelt down and written in the sand until the crowd walked away? 4. A job that requires you to compete instead of build. Here's the one almost nobody warns you about. Some work environments are designed on purpose to pit you against your coworkers. Stack ranking, forced competition, rewards that only exist if someone else fails. I knew a young man, sharp, talented, kind by nature, who took a sales job with a leaderboard posted in the break room every single day, ranking employees by numbers alone. Within a year, he told me, he started quietly hoping his coworkers would have a bad month. He hated himself for it, but the system had trained him to see people as obstacles, not neighbors. James 3:16 warns us plainly, where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice.
A job that requires you to see your brother's failure as your ladder is not building your career, it's dismantling your character, one quarter at a time. 5. A job that requires you to hide who you really are. Not your faith specifically, your actual self. Some workplaces demand a mask so convincing you forget where the mask ends and you begin. Constant performance, constant image management. A version of you that is polished, agreeable, impressive, and completely hollow. A woman I know worked in luxury sales for years. Beautiful office, beautiful clients, but she said something that stuck with me. I spent so long playing a character at work, I forgot what my real personality even sounded like. Psalm 139:14 says, "We are fearfully and wonderfully made, on purpose, with intention." A job that requires you to erase that is asking you to trade the one thing money can never buy back. 6. A job that requires you to look away from wrongdoing to keep your position. This is the job where you see something wrong, maybe small, maybe not so small, and you're told, directly or indirectly, don't say anything, keep your head down, don't be that person. Ecclesiastes 4:1 says the preacher saw the tears of the oppressed, and there was no one to comfort them. No one. A job that requires your silence in the face of real wrongdoing is not neutral. Silence when someone else is being hurt is its own kind of participation. If staying quiet is the price of your paycheck, ask yourself what you are actually being paid to do. 7. A job that convinces you that you are what you produce.
This is the last one, and honestly, the one that catches the most people, including good, faithful people. Some jobs don't ask you to sin, they just ask you to measure your entire worth by output, numbers, quotas, performance reviews that feel like a verdict on your soul. I think of a father, successful by every worldly standard, who told me, the day I hit my biggest bonus of the year, I felt nothing, just nothing. Because somewhere along the way, I started believing I was only as valuable as my last quarter. Colossians 3:23 tells us to work as unto the Lord, not unto man. But when a job trains you to find your identity in performance instead in Christ, it doesn't need you to ask you to sin outright. It just needs you to forget who you are. Here's what I want you to understand before we close. None of these 7 things are illegal. Most of them aren't even discussed at church. That's exactly what makes them dangerous. A hard job will stretch you. A harmful one will hollow you out and hand you a paycheck on the way out the door, so you never even notice what left. So before your next performance review, before your next promotion, before you justify one more year in a place that's quietly reshaping who you are, ask God the only question that actually matters. Lord, is this work building me or slowly emptying me? If one of these 7 hit closer to home than you expected, write it in the comments, just the number 1 through 7, no explanation needed. And if you know somebody who needs to hear this before they say yes to their next offer, send this to them today. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.